So you're thinking about getting an E-2 visa by purchasing a share of a U.S. business. Well, you have come to the right place because today we're going to talk about transferring funds to a business bank account and how it could impact your E-2 visa application. So let's just dive in. Now, first off, let's talk a little bit about the E-2 substantial investment requirement. Basically, when you apply for an E-2 visa, you need to invest your funds into the business. And these funds need to be at risk and irrevocably committed, which means you cannot just transfer your money to the business bank account, call it working capital, and call it a day. Now, when you are buying an ownership share of an existing business, things can get a little tricky. So the question is, should you transfer your funds directly to the business bank account or to the seller's personal account? And what are the risks involved? Okay, option number one, transferring funds to the business bank account. Now, this is your riskiest option if you transfer your funds to the business bank account without actually spending the money because it may not satisfy the substantial investment requirement. The consular officer might question if your funds are truly at risk or irrevocably committed. So this option comes with a high risk of denial. Alrighty, option number two, transferring funds to the business bank account and spending it on business expenses before submitting your E-2 visa application. Now, this way, you can show that your funds are committed and at risk if the business does not succeed. Option number three, best option, transferring funds directly to the seller instead of the business bank account. Now, this type of visa is the most secure for your E-2 application. It reduces the risk of denial as you can show with documentation the funds moving from your account to the seller's account. From there, it's up to the seller to transfer the funds to the business bank account. Just make sure the transaction is well documented to avoid any skepticism from the consular officer. So there you have it. When it comes to transferring funds on an E-2 visa, it's essential to understand the risks and choose the option that best satisfies the substantial investment requirement. Just remember, keep all of your documentation in order and be prepared to explain the legitimacy of your transaction. I hope this helps you make an informed decision. Good luck with your E-2 visa application.